Hi guys, I'm Becky. Welcome back to Wellness in the Pelvis. I'm a pelvic floor physical therapist here to help you understand more about your body, especially when it comes to your pelvic health. And today we're going to talk about how to help with your urinary urgency, because when it is out of control, everything's out of control. I'm going to teach you about the 7-second rule. I'll explain what that is. So let's shed some light on what's going on down there. So when it comes to urinary urgency, which is when your urge to pee is just way too strong, and when you should be able to hold it, you just aren't able to, it is so dang annoying. And so what's happening is that your bladder and your brain are not talking to each other right. And basically your bladder has decided to call the shots. So we have to get your brain back on board, which I promise it can, and teach your bladder when it is the appropriate time to go. One of those tools that I teach my patients is called the 7-second rule. What this means is that if you decide to go to the bathroom when you get the urge, you should be peeing for at least 7 seconds when you go. 7 seconds is kind of the bare minimum threshold that you're in a healthy bladder, that your bladder is full enough that you really actually probably could have emptied. Normal time to pee is somewhere between 10 and 20 seconds, and that's kind of assuming that you have a good flow, and once you start, you keep going. So if you find that you've got some issues with the quality of your flow, your 7 seconds might be a different time frame. Nonetheless, the point is that you're trying to decide, was that urge real or not so much? If you peed for less than 7 seconds, your bladder really wasn't very full. And so even though this is a retrospective or after the fact little analysis, it gives you a chance to think about what was going on in that moment that made you feel like you had to go so bad. You might find that you have triggers that make you feel like you need to go even when you don't. Some common triggers are when people come home from running errands or going on a walk, or before they leave the house, or when they hear running water. So if you start noticing you didn't have to pee for very long, but you had that really strong urge, and oh, it was right before I left the house, then you can start having a little pep talk with yourself before those triggers happen, because you know that your bladder's maybe telling you you have to go when you don't really have to. So what questions do you have? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for checking out my work, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.